Welcome back, Let's Stub fans, to another episode of Here's Ace Attorney. We're looking at Ace Attorney fan game, Miles Edgeworth Shattered Glass, and I'm here with Anne again, of course.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So this game is, well, you'll see. Prosecutors and defense attorneys are switched. That's the main gimmick here. Lots of people worked on this. Hey, are you alright? I don't know who's talking. Oh, somebody's dead already. That was fast.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap. This can't happen. I can't be blamed for this. I gotta do something about this. Quick! Voice acting. Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney, Shattered Glass.
Yes,
let's go.
Miles.
Oh, wow. Great production value. They even did the glass there.
Wow.
Turnabout reversal. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. So as far as I understand, this is like the first case of the first game, but it's reversed as far as the roles and stuff go. And there is only one case of this out so far, but I'm still excited to look at it. All right.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
So like, is Wright just not here, or is he?
I don't know, actually. We're playing Edgeworth. He's usually the prosecutor. Now he's the defense attorney.
Yeah, okay.
All right, this is it. The moment I've been training for. I can do this. Here, you could play Von Karma. Why not? He's very German.
Miles!
Hello, Mr. Von Karma. I'm glad you can make it.
Are you joking? I couldn't miss the debut trial of my star pupil. Are you adequately prepared?
I love how you made Von Karma sound like an old grandma. That's hilarious. Indeed, grandmother. I have studied the relevant details of the case, spoken with my client, and I believe he is innocent.
Very good. And have you had a chance to look over the autopsy report?
And try these delicious cookies that I've baked. I was able to skim through the preliminary version of this document. The coroner said he would be submitting his finalized copy to the court today.
That's my boy, but remember...
I don't like Von Karma smiling. That's a little weird. Ugh.
If you find your client to be guilty, I don't want you letting him go free just for a perfect win record.
Wait, so is he perfect win record is like what he's usually all about, so I guess he's not about that in this game.
Right. Only truth can bring about true perfection. A win record founded on lies is meaningless.
Understood, sir. You needn't remind me.
Do you know who the prosecuting attorney is?
Gee, I wonder if it's still Winston Payne. Well, there we go. Winston Payne. I cannot fathom what his parents were thinking when they named him.
What? Some things never change, it seems. Now listen, he's known as the Rookie Killer for a reason. Throughout his career, he has only lost one case to a debuting attorney.
Oh, I see.
So, I wonder who that is. Maybe it's Marvin Grossberg or something. I don't know. Also,
it's right. Right?
Well, yeah, but in this universe, is it still right? Like, is Wright a prosecutor? Because...
Right,
but it's weird that they didn't, like, make Winston Payne a defense attorney, too, if everything's, like, switched up.
Right, but is this truly the first case?
The first case with everybody's role switched up, yeah. So, like, usually this would be Mia Fey here instead of Von Karma, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see.
Yeah.
However, you needn't worry too much. His courtroom tactics are fairly straightforward.
Don't worry, I've prepared for him.
At the same time, do not allow yourself to become overconfident. Payne lacks presence, but that's precisely what makes him so formidable towards rookies. They become overly sure of themselves and end up overlooking important details. Details which completely destroy their case.
Hence the title of Rookie Killer, it would seem. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't know who this is. Let's see. Oh god, it's the villain from the original one. I guess I'll do this guy. I don't mean to seem ungrateful, but are you sure you're up to this? I don't know why I picked that accent, but we're gonna go with it. It's not too late to have Mr. Von Karma represent me, you know. I mean, this is your first case and all, and it's my neck on the line here. I just think maybe you ought to let a more experienced attorney take the lead here.
Nonsense! Miles is more than capable of pleading your case. Your worries are groundless. Come now, how long have we known each other? Would I have assigned your case to him had I not the utmost confidence in his abilities?
I suppose not, but I still feel like I'm about to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh my god.
You changed your accent, are you okay?
Well, sometimes I'm a Texan and sometimes I'm Elvis.
If it reassures you in any way, I shall be aiding Miles in court, should the need arise. I highly doubt it shall come to that, however. You are in excellent hands, my friend.
Please don't smile like that. Thank you, sir. I assure you. Ugh. I assure you, you will not be disappointed. Well, Mr. Sod, it's time to go now.
All right, go in there and make me proud. And for heaven's sake, don't...
Oh, wow. Okay. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a defense attorney. The details of my first case are relatively simplistic. A young woman was murdered inside her own apartment. The man they arrested for her murder was a newspaper salesman who discovered her body. A Mr. Frank Sawit. Mr. Sawit has been selling newspaper subscriptions to my law firm for several years now. He has also been a good friend to Mr. Von Karma and I for a long time. Despite his overly polite demeanor, he is a genuinely decent person. I am unable to believe he would be capable of committing such a heinous act. All that remains is to convince the judge of that fact. And that is precisely what I shall do. Here, you get to play the judge, since this is an alternate universe.
Oh god.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Frank Sawit.
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's you.
It's me, okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, is it? This is your first trial, correct?
Indeed, Your Honor.
I like to give a small test to all the music attorneys. Tell me, what is the name of the defendant in this case?
Frank Sawit, Your Honor. Wow, I didn't even give the player a chance to answer. And the victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Yes! How did you know that? I mean, how did you know what my next question would be?
Please, you've been asking the same test question since Von Karma passed the bar. She was bludgeoned to death. Can we move on, please?
Mr. Edgeworth, since this is your first trial, I will be very lenient with you the first time. However, from this point on, you will either show proper respect or you will receive a penalty. Is that understood?
I apologize, Your Honor. It won't happen again.
I forgot.
Oh
Edgeworth,
There you
please
go.
try not to get on the judge's bad side on your first trial.
Grandma Von Karma. Great. He's referring to me by surname now. Ugh. Grandma, why would you do this to me?
Well then, Mr. Payne, would you please submit the autopsy report into evidence?
No, I'm not going to do that.
I mean, certainly, Your Honor.
I was just trying to switch it up, you know. As the defense has stated, the victim died from blood loss after suffering blunt force trauma. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor between the victim and the defendant.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Thinker statue added to the court record.
Do you have anything else to add, Mr. Payne?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Very well, then. Will the prosecution please explain the charges against the defendant?
I'm basically playing Winston Payne as Marge from The Simpsons at this point.
I'm gonna throw a new autopsy report at you, homie. It's quite simple, really. The victim was alone in her apartment when Mr. Sawit came in. Thinking the apartment's owner was away, he decided to search for any valuables he could steal.
Objection! What you say is mere conjecture. You have not yet presented evidence suggesting thievery.
Sustained. Mr. Payne, do you have any evidence to back up your claims?
Absolutely not, Your Honor. The victim's pockets were empty, and the suspect had cash that wasn't being kept in his wallet. Ordinarily, that wouldn't be an issue. However, he also had cash inside his wallet, implying that he picked up the other cash in a hurry.
Maybe so, but you don't have any proof the cash originally belonged to the victim.
The defense has a point. Please stick with the facts, Mr. Payne.
That's not all, Your Honor. The murder weapon just so happened to be made of solid gold. The defendant was likely attempting to steal the statue when he was discovered. In order to prevent the victim from calling the police, the defendant struck the victim with the statue. Wham! On the head! Smack! Killed her cold!
I believe we could have done without the sound effects.
A witness overheard the commotion and caught the defendant standing over the body. The witness called the police, who promptly arrested the defendant. An open and shut case if I ever heard of one. You may as well give up while you still can, rookie.
On the contrary, Miles, I can already perceive several flaws in these premise.
Naturally, you won't be sharing those flaws with me. Not that it matters. I've noticed a flaw or two of my own.
Thank you, Mr. Payne. The prosecution may now call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Frank Sawit, to the stand.
Well, now you have to play Sawit because I'm playing too many people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
My name is Frank Sawit, but I am but a humble newspaper salesman.
You're kind of going for the Homer Simpson thing. I like it.
Mr. Sawit, isn't it true that your newspaper business has been suffering as of late?
I wouldn't say that. My business is just going through a bit of a rough patch right now. Many of my customers are now getting their news delivered digitally. My business has yet to go beyond paper and ink.
Calm down, Sawit. He's just trying to rattle you, and you're playing right into his hands.
Thankfully, I still have several loyal customers who prefer the traditional newspapers. Damn right! There's just something about traditional newspapers that feels so much more comforting.
I love how you just ignored the darn in favor of cursing. That's great.
Oh.
That was funny. I was just thinking, man, it's weird he doesn't curse that, and you're like, damn right! Since when does the news deliver comfort in any medium?
It isn't much, but it feeds me and pays the bills. So who I am to complain?
Yeah. Oh, you were definitely complaining. You were complaining so much that you broke into the victim's house to steal her valuables.
Oh my god.
What? What the are you talking about? I mean,
Good god.
I had no reason to break into her house. I'm an honest businessman.
Yeah, I'm the Steel Samurai. Actually, I moonlight as him on weekends.
Objection! Wait, you're the Steel Samurai? I mean, Your Honor, the prosecution is badgering the witness. Moreover, Mr. Payne is most certainly not the Steel Samurai.
Edgeworth, for heaven's sake, be serious.
I'm just a goofy boy. At least he isn't using my full name. Ugh.
Sustained. Please refrain from these ridiculous notions of being the Steel Samurai, Mr. Payne.
Ahem. At any rate, you didn't realize the apartment's owner was home. So rather than letting her turn you in, you decided to silence her. Permanently! Wham! On the head. Smack! Killed her cold. Do you like my sound effects?
Let's Dub Project.